Now, a follow-up to a story that we've been covering all week. The majority of the Mabton City Council is leading a charge to recall Mayor Ruelas over allegations of gross incompetence. This a week after police say $22,000 was stolen from the city in a fake robbery scheme. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell sat down with Yakima County Auditor Charles Ross to talk about how that recall process works moving forward.
4 out of 5 Mabton City Council members signed a petition to recall Mayor Ruelas
due to incompetency and violation of her oath of office.
The only holdout, Councilmember Diana Castaneda, who was also the mayor's mother. The petition filed Wednesday with the Yakima County Auditor's Office following a heated city council meeting the night before.
You don't have the right to put an email in a council meeting, Diana. That's a lawsuit.
Where the council asked the mayor to step down.
And I'm not going to resign.
Yakima County Auditor Charles Ross says the petition was missing an oath to be signed by the petitioners, but the auditor's been told that it's incoming.
I also reached out to the mayor to let that person know that we're in the receipt of a complaint which would start the recall process. However, I did tell her it was incomplete, but there's a strong likelihood it will be filed to be completed.
In the petition, council members claim Ruelas violated state laws on budgeting by refusing to provide notice of hearing to the public on a final budget and refusing to provide any budget to the council.
We're operating illegally. We have no budget.
The petition claims Ruelas violated the Open Public Meetings Act by providing inaccurate council meeting minutes and violated the Code of Ethics for municipal officers by promoting her own business on the city website. According to the petition, quote, the mayor also lacks due diligence in hiring of city personnel, using the example of Deputy City Clerk Juliana Morales, who was arrested Friday after police said she stole $22,000 from the city in a fake robbery scheme. The prosecutor's office declined to file charges against her, pending further investigation. However, a new arrest has been made in the case, Benjamin Moreno, who was the brother of Morales' boyfriend. Police say the suspect vehicle was registered to Moreno's mother, and Moreno was spotted on surveillance getting gas in that car at a nearby gas station about 10 minutes before the robbery. According to court documents, Moreno also told police he was paid $500 to take the money, but that he never looked in the bag. When I approached Ruelas after the council meeting Tuesday for answers about how the city's dealing with the missing checks and cash and whether Morales would be placed on administrative leave, she refused to comment. But when it comes to the recall petition,
a lot of people think recall means that, hey, if we go tell the auditor this person did all these things wrong, and if the prosecutor agrees and they get thrown out of office, that really is not what recall is. Recalling a duly elected office holder is a very, very hard thing to do.
The auditor says once a petition is accepted by the auditor's office, it goes to the prosecutor to create a ballot synopsis. Then to Superior Court, where petitioners and Ruelas will both have a chance to convince the judge whether the charges are sufficient to support a recall.
There's basically 2 things that you have to be able to prove: that whoever the elected official is acted with either misfeasance or malfeasance in the capacity of their elected job. That's where a lot of recalls go, and they stop there.
But if the judge says yes, petitioners need signatures equal to 35% of the number of people who voted for the mayor's race in the previous election, which was 167 in this case. So to get a recall vote on the ballot, they'd need roughly 60 signatures.
We have 10 days to review all the signatures to make sure they're legitimate voters of the district. And then once that is achieved, then we look at putting it on an election ballot.
If the recall petition fails, residents of Mabton will still have an opportunity to make their voices heard in the 2025 election, where Ruelas will be up for re-election. In Mabton, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.